We came here today so we can have lots of fun.
I've been on the bumper cars.
I did the dance show really good. And I've been trying the sack race. I've played gladiators.
London 2012 isn't just about 2 weeks of sport in London, it's an amazing festival opportunity and I feel passionately it's about trying to give everybody the opportunity to be part of that and do something to celebrate in their own way.
Well, the idea of community games is to involve people across the region in the spirit of the Olympics and Paralympics. Well, a community can be a geographical community, so a village, a street, a suburb of a city or a town. But it could also be a community of interest.
People could come together and organise something that's very much for families and for children. There's lots of opportunities to participate and just have a go at something people may not have tried before.
Okay, the Olympics is happening in London, but it doesn't necessarily resonate to anybody who lives in the local community here. So by linking it directly, it makes it more relevant, I think, to local people. And we've worked with community games for the last few years to try and bring the Olympics more local to people here. People talk about community cohesion, but this is a way of actually doing that. And sport is a great way of bringing people together.
The idea is that people come together and that it contains both sporting and cultural activities, which is along the lines of the vision of the modern Olympic Games.
Face painting, dance workshops, dance performances, steel bands.
Belly dancing, whether it's Zumba, all sorts of health-related activities.
Archery or clay pigeon shooting or boating activities. It's a great chance to give people the opportunity to try out these things. Who knows what budding stars we might find in the process.
We've recruited some very promising squash players over there and also noticed some very good athletes as well.
It's a chance to get out and about, a chance to have a go at activities I might not have a go at before, a chance to be with the family, nice day, nice weather, and also it's also something that's free.
We offer a variety of resources to help support community game organisers. The main things we have is a toolkit, and that contains lots of information about how to organise a games and event and what sort of things you might need to know about. The County Sports Partnerships are also providing training sessions for organisers that explore in a bit more depth the kind of requirements about organising community games. Community games is also a great way to involve volunteers from your community.
We've got people volunteering on all the fair rides, we've got volunteers helping throughout the dance studio, giving out the fantastic, bright, colourful community games certificates.
Now I do voluntary work at home and I love to see these sort of community events. Great to see people together. What I've been doing here today is blowing balloons up, but I've been enjoying myself. Well, the good thing about these sort of events like the community games is that they bring the community together. It's all in the title, really.
We've got a lot of people that are willing to give up their time to come down to put on events for the community.
Everybody working together, engaging all the community and getting them to have fun.
My hope is that in future years, after the games are over, communities will still want to come together and stage these games for the benefit of the people who live within them.
During the course of the day, there will be about 2,000 to 3,000 people here. And everybody's having a lot of fun here. This is about the third or the fourth event we're holding now. And every year it gets bigger and bigger.
And I think it's really good for the community, which we need to build that. We need to build communities.
I think in the run-up to the games starting, there will be enormous excitement as the torch passes through every part of the UK, and people will want to mark that. And one of the easiest ways they can do that is by staging a community games event.
Very, very excited about the Olympics. I'm really excited about the Olympics. I want to watch the football.
Well, the Olympics, I'm really excited because I'm really into running. And when I see the runners, I'll probably go, yeah, come on runners.
This really is for everybody. Think about how you'd like to mark the Olympics and Paralympics coming to the UK and put on your own community games.